Hari ini Lemur main lagi. Ya. Sedikit nggak punya duit. Gue nol lihat cuk. Dari mana bang? Aduh cuk. Ya ini cerai. Main apa nih? Cari kundu. Yang biasa. Kemarin bentar-bentar aja nih Martinez nih kepepet. Ini pemain apa Leo itu cok? Marku lah. Mana lagi nih? Ini Costa Curta pemain apa lagi? Ada lagi ganti nih. Baru karena Dita. Ini apa lagi? Aduh, ini kena Dita. Kau ganti lah. Esposito lah. Nah Esposito cok. Esposito. Kegaskan. Dua kali kalah ye. Senang. Lupa apa? Ada yang sedot.
Kenapa kunci motorku di mana? Nah, yang jalan tadi mana? Pijit lah, sentuh kok. Kunci dia. Saat.
Hello. Selamat pagi, bos.
Live ah?
Oh.
Ayo ah.
Tuk.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? That is ended up in no man. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pressing high and with purpose.
Zanetti proves too strong.
And a chance! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zielinski and Zanetti. Akanji. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it fizzled out into nothing. Zanetti simply refused to be outdone. And he's gone searching crossfield. Bastoni, Akanji, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella, Zielinski, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella,
that pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Chile!
Big chance! It's in!
Let's go!
Inter are back in business! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Batistuta! Welcome back! My legend Batistuta! Foto dulu coy!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting
Itu
there.
gol liburan tau cek.
Inter Milan
Ama
get
basnya
themselves into the
pemain
lead.
tahun 90-an
And
gini
things
lah.
are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bastoni. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Serginho receives it in the right position.
Anjay, meletup.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero plays it short. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Is their second corner of the game. Del Piero moves short. Nkunku! And the ball's come loose here.
Itu lebih
Very neat.
itu po.
Cross
Ternyata
towards the middle.
melapis-lapis.
And the shot!
Tidak semudah itu perkuson.
Inter Milan have hit a quick fire.
Nice. Anjir.
2-1 up. What a comeback.
Dumfries
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Denzel Dumfries.
Lemur.
Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. This is Batistuta.
Pasti gol. Anjir out.
Nearly, but not quite.
Nearly.
Time to turn down the challenge, is he?
Mana bro? Mana?
These two want to come off second best. He's going for
Anjir.
skims one in.
Anjir, rame cuk. Aduh.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character.
Mainan makin seru cuk.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ada apa sana?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aduh, rumput ada konsol.
Del Piero.
Aduh, lolos dia cuk. Aduh. Aduh, akan ngapain tuh cuk? Akan ngejim.
And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for the run.
Aduh.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Batistuta. Passes the west. And he's in on goal. Barella. Dumfries. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Tenang.
As we've reached half-time.
Oh my god, Del Piero
So I'm just
berat.
thinking of the best way to describe it. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable.
Akan
And it
jelek.
was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Siapa lah?
Akanji. Zanetti. And it's Zielinski. It's Cannavaro. Akanji. And it's Cannavaro. Laid out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this?
Ayo Zaleku.
Zielinski could try cutting inside here.
Aduh, kurang.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Aduh, jauh banget.
Del Piero looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Here's Zielinski. Oh, it's Batistuta. Great vision. Promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fires it in low. Keeper gets his hands on it. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He is through here. That has been slung wide. It's deflected behind for a corner. Chalanolu with the short one. And he's there to get it away. That's a super give and go.
Oh, there you go.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, important interception. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nkunku. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on now then.
Lemah gitu.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zanetti. That's fabulous. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And it's Barella. Now trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Keep. This is Batistuta. Real chance.
Aduh, Dedau.
This is getting
Hancur
better
lebur, Cok.
and better.
Hancur lebur
Executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Knocks it out wide. Zanetti.
Pertandingan belum usai. Anjir.
And he's there to belt it away. Fiore. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Aduh, dipantai.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Chalanolu!
Kena, Cok.
It's really well cleared. Tries a measured ball.
Hijau, Mama.
Kurta is there and he can get that clear. Modric.
Hijau ada.
It's a little off target.
Hijau doang.
Pulisic
No.
with the ball.
Oh.
And he was quick to react. And he thumps it clear. And the number on the ball is 3. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fiore.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dumfries. He's being urged to shoot, and Martinez!
Hampir dapat aja.
And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Inter really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on
Ngadu. Pak. Untas hijau mu kuda. Ngadu. Oh. Orang begini. Ini. Oh, ngadu look ke pon. Pak Ijan ni. Ngadu. Bijak macam.
what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Adriano. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Moved on forwards. Alessandro Costacurta, who doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he? No, but his game takes a shot! And one more try! Goal, Milan! Adriano at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Genie is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Martinez. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Pass is just off target.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ambrosini, can he spark a counter here? Oh no, this does not look good.
Milan are
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smash Smashing header. Harmlessly behind. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Tura. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barella. Now this, and he shoots! Donatoni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maldini. And it's Ambrosini. And Serginho. Abiati sends that a long way. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get out of this game.
Aduh,
It's easier said than done, as we know.
makan nih.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby. The second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
And the volley.
Anjay.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tierney, take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Zielinski. Now it's Tura.
Jangan.
Donatoni. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make it.
Ah, he's given it away. It's Adriano! He's done very well to get to that.
Adriano
Anjir,
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Adriano bukan.
Milan have their third corner. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control.
Ini turun lah.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it can be a real threat inside the box. 60 minutes played. Donadoni, here's onto this. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Genie. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a right.
Bangsat.
From Hullet! A finish of true class! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Defending of the desperate variety. Dumfries. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Good ball. Good. And De Bruyne! Ambrosini. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Çalhanoğlu. Donadoni. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, that is a good ball to find. That is Stuta! Danger averted for now. Donadoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. It's a promising position. Zielinski. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. Now Dumfries. And it's Zielinski. And here's Batistuta. Serginho. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. And here's Lautaro Martinez. De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Donadoni. It's a really well-measured ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And it's Pirlo. Adriano. De Bruyne. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
ketemu musuh gitu-gitu mulu cok anjir. Pin Pak nah. Selebriti dah. Tadi kalah mulu nak pakai pemain ini nak.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black, and he's having a go! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Zanetti. That's a cute ball. Oh, good. Thuram! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Glenn.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, like Menyon, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but...
And Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's Ribery. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Into the land. Passes. He is through here. Chance!
Aduh.
Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Thuram. Shot, surely! We're going to be quick to recover this.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zanetti clipped into space. Zanetti. Barella. It's not gone well. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery. Højlund. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Jalan preman.
And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Changes him with that pass. Oh, super ball! Lovely, now then. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the finish! In he goes again! Zanetti. And it's Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. And Zanetti. And it's Snyder.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. Defending was strong and firm. He's picked his way through.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Martinez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
5 minutes till the break.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
Zielinski! Barella. That is a little undercooked. Oh, sweet feet. He's being shifted off. Bastoni. Genie. We are into overtime. Oh, easy pickings there. Schneider. Zanetti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Tura. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Turan. Good ball, good take. Modric. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan. He gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Membuat breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Inter Milan, look, he's going for goal! Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. It's Denzel von Fries. Zielinski.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball over the top. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Chelhanoglu. The pass is intercepted. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any...
Has a shot! Just a whisker away.
Wah, nggak salah.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Zanetti. That looks a decent ball. Tries a measured ball. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. The ball goes in.
Anjir.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the most convincing of passes. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's Snyder!
Mendapat.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Lukumi, and that interception was most necessary. Serginho. Modric.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Modric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pulisic. Calhanoglu. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Quality ball. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Yes! They have stolen Lemur at the last! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good vision. That's it, they're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Inter Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, we could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good spread. Back into the middle.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
De Bruyne. There's the shot! Get over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Keeper has taken this... And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Zanetti. And the Ketelara. And it's Calhanoglu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta. Now, this could be a chance. And Martinez! What about that? And that may
Martinez.
He reinforced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan go into the lead. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think that many in this crowd. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Anjir.
It's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Oh, gets the shot away! And one more try! Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
Karena Faro. Aduh, bedel.
It's off target and by quite a way. Barella. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Barella. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Lautaro is back.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and shot a goal! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse, merciless.
Lautaro memborong.
That is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Allah, terlalu lucu.